This is WPTV.
Hello and welcome back to the charts. I'm here with Karey Boise, who just gave a heartfelt performance. Thank you so much for joining us, Karey. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
After such an amazing performance, I have an amazing question for you.
Okay.
Because the one song you did, I Quit You, I loved that. And you know, that's something us females go through. Like, you know, we feel a lot happier, we feel a lot better once the toxic stuff and people are gone.
Yeah.
Was that like a personal experience for you, or was that something you observed?
No, it was a totally personal experience. Most of my songs I've written about personal experiences. There's a couple that I've written based off of other people's experiences, but most of my songs are about personal experiences.
Awesome. So you're not just a singer, you're a songwriter as well. How long have you been writing?
I've been writing since I could probably write, but I finished my first complete song when I was 16.
Awesome. And have you been singing forever as well?
Yeah, I've been singing in front of people, live and performing since I was 10, but I started singing much earlier too.
Wow, so you've been performing since you were 10?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Were you afraid your first performance? Because 10 is pretty young.
Yeah, I was so afraid. My first performance was at a church on Easter Sunday, and it was a full house, and I was like sweating and shaking, and somehow went up there and sang. I still have a video of it. It's kind of funny to watch.
Girl, you may just be a superstar, because you know they always have those videos, like, so you can look back like, yeah, this is her first performance when she was 10 years old. So you know you may very well be on your way. Just as much as you are amazing, your band was also like awesome.
Thank
Everything
you.
just flowed well and smoothly. Can you tell me how you guys got together? Was this your doing?
Yeah, so we got together starting in September of last year, and we actually got together because we were going to be recording an EP for my senior project here at William Paterson, and started off just with me, Gwynne Stevenson, who's my pianist and backup vocalist, and we had a different guitarist working with us at the time, and it was just the three of us. And then we asked a bassist and drummer to join in with us, and they're actually different from the bassist and drummer I have now. But since then, so Gwynne and I are actually the only people still in the band from when we first started it. But then we added in Curren on bass and Curren DeVico, and then Christian Olivera on drums, and we just recently added in Giercyk on guitar.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And were these the players that were a part of you putting together your EP that you just put out in January?
So the only ones that are on the recorded EP are actually Gwynne Stevenson and I, and the rest of them were actually all added after we recorded the EP.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So you just put out your recent EP in January, A Better Year.
Yes.
How did you come up with that title?
So the title track is called A Better Year, and I just thought that just summed up all the songs really well. The other songs on the EP are Let Me Go, Stay, I Quit You, and A Better Year. And I just felt like it's gonna be a better year because of all of these other things that these other songs were about. Like, because I left the toxic relationship, and because, you know, and we can get to the other songs, I guess, later, but because I was able to put all of this kind of negative stuff behind me, then I was able to have this positive idea of having a better year.
That's great. Stay was another song that really stuck out to me. Can you tell me about, you know, the inspiration behind that?
Yeah, so that's probably the most emotional and intense song that we have. My purpose for that song was just to reach out to anybody struggling with mental health, with anyone with depression. It's about a friend who I had that attempted suicide, and it's about her story, and I just wanted her story to be heard, and I just wanted other people going through that to be able to feel like they weren't alone and like it's worth it.
That's great. That's really great. Did your friend ever get to hear the song?
Yeah.
And how did she feel about it?
She bawled her eyes out, and she loved it.
So anytime she feels down,
yeah,
pop that music on, girl.
Yeah.
That's so cool,
Yeah.
you know, that you're representing and speaking on a great cause because, you know, nowadays everybody wants to just keep it like party here, party there. So the fact that you wrote about something so serious and it was very heartfelt is brave because nobody wants to be too original anymore.
Yeah.
What are your plans for the future?
So I actually plan on going into music therapy. I'd like to continue writing songs and keep trying to make it as an artist, but I also have a really big passion for psychology and therapy, so I would like to work with people going through similar like mental health issues or addictions and help them to write songs that express what they're going through and help them through
Wow.
that. Yeah.
So would you be doing that while still pursuing a music career, or would you say music is just a hobby for you, something you wouldn't want to pursue, you know,
music
full-time?
is definitely something I want to pursue full time, and I plan on like dedicating myself to both like 100%. So my plans after graduation are to stay in New Jersey for a year, and then I plan to move to Nashville and do. They have such a great music scene there, and
it's a lot of country music in Nashville.
a lot
right?
of country
you got
music.
Your you changed your boots. You had your cowgirl boots on.
Yeah, they were heels. They kind of hurt, so
it's okay,
I switched to these.
They'll see it. They'll see it. They were really cute, by the way.
Thank you.
And I also saw that you had a very unique guitar. The color was so pretty. Was that on purpose? Is that like your favorite color, or you just thought it was cute?
I walked into like a music den like a few years ago and just saw that guitar, and I was like, that's beautiful, I have to have it, and I bought it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I noticed that you did perform some new music besides your EP, the songs that are on your EP. So is there some new music we should be looking forward to, like another EP, an album?
Yes, definitely. We are currently recording another EP. It's a 5-song EP, and we've laid down bass and drums for everything, and we're getting in the studio on Thursday to record piano and guitar. So it's on its way. It might not be out immediately because of financial reasons.
That's okay. That's okay.
But yeah, it's definitely gonna be out like maybe next year. So.
All right, well, how about you look into that camera right there and you let us know where we can find your future music and your music that you have out now so that, you know, the audience who's watching, they can get to listen.
Okay. So you can all find my music anywhere on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, anything that you listen to music on. So.
That's awesome. That is so awesome. Well, that's all the time we have for now. Thank you so much again, Karey, for joining us.
Thank you.
See you all next time on another episode of The Charts. Bye-bye.